Hello guys, I am Shazad Ahmad and welcome in lecture number 10. Today we are going to learn how can you change your PHP and PHP settings. That means how can you change your PHP version and how can you modify your PHP. For suppose if you are working on XAMPP, LAMP or WAM, you have your .htaccess file where you can change your PHP settings. So now go to your cpanel. I have my domain shexy.com/cpanel. So provide your credentials. Okay, it's not Shexy, it's Shexy, SHEKZEE/cpanel. Make sure I have two domains, SHAKZEE and SHEKZEE. Okay, so log in with your cpanel, provide your credentials. It's Shexy and password is, I think I have my own password. Okay, so log in with your account, go to your PHP selector. You have your software section, and here as you can see you have your PHP selector. Click on it. So now as you can see you have your PHP 5.6 version. So now here you can change your PHP PHP version. So यार बहन चो शुरू से कर ले यहाँ से है. Hello guys, I am Shazad Ahmad and welcome in lecture number 10. Today we are going to learn how can you change your PHP version and PHP settings using cpanel. If you are working on XAMPP, WAMP, LAMP, you have your server settings and you have your .htaccess file or .ini file. So now go to your software section. As you can see, this is your software section, and here as you can see you have your PHP selector. So click on it. Now as you can see you have your .php file extension will be preceded by PHP 5.6. okay, so now as you can see you have your 5.4, 5.6, 7.1 version. Okay, it's totally depend upon you. I'm currently using PHP 5.6 in this domain, SHEKZEE.com. okay, so now how can you change your PHP version? Just select your PHP version. For suppose you want to 7.1 version, just click on it and hit the update button. Okay, now as you can see you have just changed the by default version. Now you are using the current version is 7.1. okay, so now if you want to change the PHP version from 5.5 to 5.6, so just select this and hit the update button. So now you are using the 5.6 version. Currently you are using the 5.6 version. Okay, so how can you change your settings? For suppose uploading time, or here as you can see you have your file php.ini file, edit custom php.ini file, or setup custom php.ini file. Just click on the setup custom php.ini file. Now as you can see you have date time zone. Just select your time zone. By default it's America, Chicago, and you can set your engine, short open, tags, and maximum. So as you can see is the maximum execution time is by default 30. You can just change the value for suppose 300, and as you can see maximum input time is 6. Just change this, and as you can see maximum it's a limit of memory or memory limit. It's a 256 MB. You can just change your values. For suppose I want 556 MB, and as you can see it's a display startup errors and ignore repeat. As each and every settings available here, what you just need to change the values. Okay, now just hit the apply changes. Now you have successfully changed the php.ini file. Okay, so in this way you can change the PHP version first of all, and the PHP settings. I have, this is the cpanel account account, or as you can see, this is the dashboard of Cpanel. I'm using this version, but I have another domain which is shexy.com, and I have to log in with that domain for suppose just Cpanel. And now I'm going to show you what is the difference between this. So we have successfully logged in with our domain. Now as you can see in the software sections, software, where is the software, this is the software. You have your multiple INI editor and you have your multiple PHP manager. So here as you can see, you have your PHP selector, you have a single option which is the PHP selector. So it's totally depend upon your host Cpanel and the hosting provider. So you have your PHP selector, or you have your multiple PHP manager and multiple INI file. Here you are just changing the PHP version for your entire website. That means subdomains, main domain. Now just click on the multiple PHP manager link. Now as you can see, you have your different type of domains and subdomains. I have this domain, I have also this subdomains, I have also this subdomains. So now just a second, what I need, if I want to change the PHP version for this domain, which is the shexy.com. okay, so now currently I am using the 5.6 version for this domain. Now if I want to change this domain, just checkbox, just hit check your checkbox and select your PHP version. Currently I am using 5.6 version. Now I'm saying I'm going to use the 7.2 version. Hit the apply button. So now as you can see, I have just changed the PHP version from 5.6 to 7.2 for this shexy.com domain. So it's totally depend upon you and your requirement. First of all, if you are selecting all the domains and you are going to select this 7.2 version, so it will apply this PHP version to all of your domains and subdomains, but you don't need to select anything, all of these domains. For suppose if I want to change this domain from 7.2 to 5.6 version, just click on the checkbox, select your PHP version, hit the apply button. Okay, I have successfully changed. As you can see, it's saying successfully applied PHP version. So in this way you can change your PHP version first of all, and go to your software settings. You have your multiple PHP INI editor. So how can you change your PHP settings? Just select your domain. For suppose this is my domain shexy.com, and change your PHP settings. For suppose it's saying maximum input time, just select the value. For suppose by default currently I'm using the 660. Now I'm saying 600. What you need, just need to change any of these and hit the apply button. So now as you can see, successfully applied the settings. I have just changed the maximum input from 60 to 600. So it's totally dependent on you. Just select your domain or subdomain and change your PHP settings. So I have two different type of domain, but I have changed the PHP version and also the PHP settings. So I think this is enough for today. In the next lecture we are going to cover some other topics. So thank you for watching.